Let me say it again for Shinji. We are not going to be rescued by the system, Shinji. So get working.
自分たちで何とかしろっていうのか？サーバントもいないのに？
Yes.
お？シンジさんくんはぼっちっすか？あれ、もしかしてサーバント持ってる僕って勝ち組ね、勝ち組？
Chinako, please. Now is not the time, but yes. You're great.
そのサーバントも無駄にしているがな。この場で戦闘に耐えうるマスターはレオとヤツだけだ。
いえ、僕は戦闘に出る気はありません。実戦力とは考えないでください。
Oh, great. So it's just me. Thanks, everybody. I feel so supported.
はあ？何言ってんだよお前。この後に及んでサーバントを隠す気？ここは協力する空気だろ？
ああ、そういうこと。確かにレオは前に出ない方がいいわね。当面の追払いは彼女の仕事よ。
Thanks, Adin. Thanks.
はい、さすがミス遠坂。理解が早く悪辣です。あなたが僕と同じ立場なら同じ選択をしたでしょ
う。お骨に預かり光栄だわ。ちっとも嬉しくないけど、ご苦労様とだけは言ってあげるわよ、レオ会長。
なんでだよ。レオのやつ、ここでサーバントを隠して本戦で優位に立つ気なんだぞ。
And why shouldn't he?
そんなわけないでしょ。レオは本戦で自分のサーバントを堂々と明かしていたんだし。初めから隠す気なんかないのよ、こいつ。今戦わないのは戦略の一つ。盤上この一手ってね。レオぐらい際立った切り札だと相手は本気で封じ手を考えてくる。でも切り札の内容を見せなければ対応策の立てようもない。ここ一番の勝負どころまでガウェインの宝具は温存する、そういう話よね。
素晴らしい。さすがはミス遠坂。やはり副会長はあなたを置いて他にありませんね。
Of course. It does make sense.
あんたの中じゃ仲間入り確定なのね。私、敵に回った迷惑を返しに来ただけなんだけど。
We all know you're gonna join.
おや、副会長職に不満が？
ないわよ。副会長なら問題なし。私も学生の真似事はしてみたかったし。それに庶務は彼女でしょ。生徒会の仕事としていろいろお願い聞いてもらえるのよね。
I had this thrust upon me. I would like a better position.
もちろんです。彼女のお使いスキルは会長である僕すら上回りますからね。
I hate all of you.
あんまり嬉しくないスキルですね。
You have no room to speak.
では、状況も分かったところで、もう一度これからの方針を確認しましょう。我々生き残ったマスターは、月の表側に戻るため、桜迷宮を突破する必要がある。先陣は彼女に切ってもらいます。僕たち生徒会は、ここで彼女のバックアップをする。当然、僕たちを裏側に引き込んだ BB の妨害があるでしょうが、それは一丸になって撃退する。大雑把に言うと以上ですが、何か質問、反論はありますか？
Yes, but I'll keep them to myself. I have no objections, of course. Leo's plan is easy to grasp. But when this all goes down, what will Sakura do? She's an AI of the Moon Cell. Since she's serving to manage the health of the Masters, she's our ally for now. But wouldn't opposing BB, an identical model, conflict with her duties?
私は皆さんのお力になりたいです。BB と同型機ですから信用してはいただけないでしょうけど。
その心配は不要です、さくら。あなたの倫理回路は正常を保っています。AI として高い完成度であることは僕が保証します。
そうですね。思えばこの急行車が使えるのもさくらさんがいたからこそ。さくらさんがいなければ私たちは虚数空間に放り出され、今頃は泡と消えていたでしょう。
We believe in Sakura.
信頼もしておりますわ。
まあね、こっちのさくらはどんくさい顔してるし、僕たちを裏切るとかそんな頭のいいまでできそうにないじゃん。
Oh, Shinji, I wish you could see what your Fate's Day Night counterpart goes through, especially in regards to Sakura. You're lucky you're a fundamentally different person.
レアゲットで、なんすかこの空気。さくらさんを信用するかどうか。僕に意見求められてもな。用務員室の平穏を脅かさない限り、ジナコさんは誰でもノーヘイトっす。さくらさん、不幸属性で美味しいし。
Chinako, please. Can you be a little bit more decent? Harna, please say something.
だってさ、私もあなたが仲間でいてくれると心強いわ。なんか表では世話になってたみたいだし。皆さんありがとうございます。私嬉しいです。できる限り役に立ってみせますね。
Sakura's eyes welled up, and she gives us all a bow. She's an AI just like BB. In light of these events, she must have been prepared to be treated as an enemy. Similarly, I was anxious about whether everyone would expel Sakura or not as well. But all that worry was just in my head, and it's all over now. I feel relieved. Okay, well, now let's get unrelieved.
できる限り役に立つとか正気ですか？頭悪いにも程があります。この声、レオ、外部との回線は？防壁ちゃんと作ってる？
無論です。この急行車のセキュリティは万全を期しています。ですが、
はい。月の裏側でも、ここはセラフです。基本演算をムーンセルが行うクラウドコンピューター型の世界。ネットワークに依存している以上、完璧なセキュリティは存在しません。ですから、こんなこともできちゃいます。
So no place is safe. Great.
さあ、拍手の準備はいいですか、皆さん。いい子も悪い子もみんなまとめてラッピング。キャンディーにして再出荷。
Please don't. That sounds actually kind of terrifying.
BB チャンネル、始まりです。
Here we go. BB channel start. Now hacking. It's so elaborate. She's got her own studio.
モニターの前の皆さん、こんばんは。ムーンセル閲覧数1位の人気コンテンツ BB チャンネルの時間です。司会はみんなの小悪魔 BB ちゃん。視聴者は急行車に引きこもっている哀れな羊の皆さんです。ああ、そこの髪がワカメっぽい人、ジタバタ暴れても無駄ですよ。
I like we're like tripling down on just calling him Wakame.
この番組は皆さんの視覚と聴覚を丸ごとハックしてお送りしています。目を閉じてもダメ、耳を塞いでもダメ。現実逃避しがちな皆さんのブレインをシェイクするナイトメア。まさに始まったら最後まで見るしかないジェットコースタームービー。我ながらサービス精神旺盛で照れちゃいますね。
What's going on? 1 second I'm in the student council room, and now I'm in a studio. Actually, rather than being in a studio, I'm seeing a studio. There's nothing else around but that. Can't see my own hands and feet, let alone Leo, Rin, and the others. It's like I've been turned into a camera.
あ、質問も却下します。発言権があるのは先輩だけなので、レオさんやリンさんは黙っていてくださいね。さて、今回の BB チャンネルは基本ルールの説明です。お題はどうやったら脱出できるのか。 皆さん知りたいですよね。
I mean, a little bit, but not from you.
本当はさっきリンさんを始末するがてらに説明する予定だったんですけど、私ったら先輩の驚きようが面白すぎてつい遊んじゃいました。 BB ちゃん反省です。
In the middle of the studio, BB giggles with a smile on her face. However, she just said something terrible. BB said, I was planning to finish off Rin. Though from the tone of her voice, it could also be taken as a joke.
ざれ言ではなかろう。存在自体おかしい女だが、あの中で渦巻く狂気は本物だ。
Thank you for joining me in this insanity, Gilgamesh. I kind of need the grounding right now.
あの女、人の形を取り繕っているが、すでにスライム以下の猛毒だ。
He just called you a slime, BB. You gonna take that from him?
あれ、ギルガメッシュさんですか？そっか、先輩と契約しているからあなたにも発言権はシェアされるんですね。ま、いいですけど。レオさんの推測通り、桜迷宮を抜けた先に出口はあります。月の裏側から脱出したいのなら迷宮を突破するだけで OK です。
But...
でもそれだけじゃつまらないですよね。なので迷宮には特別なプログラムを付け足してみました。ではここで問題です。
Why?
特別な術式とは何か先輩わかりますか？
No. A shield, a wall, R18? No, it's the wall, right?
ピンポン正解です。ま、分かって当然ですけど、これを間違えてたら先輩を8ビット扱いするところです。
What does that even mean?
あのシールドが一体何なのか皆さんには分かっていますね。あれこそ BB ちゃん自慢の新プログラム、迷宮のコアに女の子を組み込んだ画期的なファイヤーウォールです。
Curl integrated firewall? In the labyrinth's core, a girl integrated? That means Din was being used as a human tool?
そうですよ。人間も AI も素材であることは変わりません。むしろ平等に扱われることを光栄に思ってください。
I mean, honor for who?
実際優れた防壁だったでしょ。女の子の心は複雑回帰なんです。これだけ強固な防壁は他にはありません。欠点は広さと数に限度があることですが、女の子一人分の心で塗り替えられるのは3フロアが精一杯。コアにできる優秀なマスター、密度のある疑似量子を持った女の子マスターもレア素材でめったにいませんし、私が捕まえたマスターの中で核に使えたのはリンさんと彼女だけでした。
The other is Rani, huh? Wait. She says that she just used Rin and that girl as cores, meaning...
ではご紹介しましょう。次の桜迷宮のボス、センチメンタルなセンチネルさん登場です。
Yep.
今度のボスはエキゾチック&アカデミック。素敵な白衣とメガネとおでこが光る絶壁ツルツルのスレンダービューティー。
A shiny forehead.
そう、彼女こそアトラス院の誇る地上最後のホムンクルス。
Last homunculus, do they not have the ability to make more?
ダニー・エイトさんです。カーディガンの下はどうなっているのか、アトラス院に周知の概念はないのか、考えると私もドキドキしちゃいます。ラニさんはリンさんと違って無口ですね。どうぞ発言していいんですよ。これからあなたに挑戦するワンちゃんたちに辛辣なコメントをどうぞ。 BB、 私は過剰演出は好みません。彼らが4階に侵入するのなら一外敵として処理するだけです。 ミス・トーサカは所詮体験版。少女の心を反映した構造体がどれほど危険なものか、それを私が証明しましょう。
What's this I feel? I can't see or hear her, but right now I feel like Rin is loudly booing next to me. Her animosity transcends boundaries.
はい、頼もしいコメントありがとうございました。これで皆さんもわかりましたね。簡単なだけのゲームはつまらない、表の聖杯戦争にはない趣向、それがこのセンチネルシステムです。外に出たいのなら難攻不落のラミさんを攻略してください。
I mean, I've done it before.
いくら時間をかけてもいいですよ。ここは月の裏側。皆さんは聖杯戦争から脱落した代わりにルールからも解放されました。敗者は消滅する。あのルールはもう適用されません。ここにいれば消えなくていいんです。
That is a very low angle with a very short skirt.
まあそこの健康管理 AI までついてきたのは本気でイラつきますけど、私は海より深い心を持つ BB ちゃんですから、その本社にいる限り皆さんは見逃してあげます。皆さんの人権は保証しませんが、自由はそれなりに認めます。
Could you guarantee my rights too, though?
どんな無双も妄想もそれぞれの自由です。脳内シミュレートは人間ならではの恥ずかしい原動力ですしね。皆さんの若いリビドーをどんどん垂れ流してください。
Why would you phrase it like that?
でも気をつけてくださいね。私基本的にあなたたちが大嫌いですから。あの迷宮はいつだってあなたたちを殺したくて殺したくて舌なめずりしてるんですよ。
Man, we need to get a new cable. These channels suck. Everyone is alright. This seems to have only been a sight jack. The external access has been severed. BB shouldn't be able to interfere with us at will. At least, I want to believe. Yeah, if so, then it's like Leo guessed. We don't know the reason why, but BB can never enter this school. All she can do is eavesdrop and sight jack, just like now. That explains why she's been setting traps in the labyrinth. Since this school was originally a near-side structure, BB can't interfere very well, I think. I'm also controlling it right now. The bad news follows the good. The point behind the BB channel is baffling, but we've learned something new from it. So let's take the Student Council's moves again. Our objective, escape the far side of the moon. We'll repel BB's likely interferences. Welcoming Miss Tosaka as Vice President, our backup has grown even stronger. I expect everyone to synchronize more than ever. That is a very lofty expectation. After Leo's speech, I nod, of course. However, that didn't mean that everyone else in the Student Council room agreed. Those who nodded were Rin and I, and with a reserved nod, Julius. The three of us. No thanks for me. I was only here to take a look at things. Didn't I say I wasn't joining the Student Council? We could just leave the risky business to those who have servants. I won't be lifting a finger. You don't get to leave then. You don't deserve to leave then. Hey, Janako agrees with old Mr. Shinji boy. BB did say that while we're just chilling here, she won't do anything to us, you know? Is that so? Shame. If you ever change your mind, you're always free to knock on our door. Let's switch. Now how about you, Kiara? You declared before that you wouldn't join, but the situation has taken a drastic turn. Now that this threat, BB, has been made clear, are you still unable to cooperate with us?
申し訳ありません。
My plans do not change. If my skills will be of use to everyone, then I won't hesitate to collaborate. But to join together is... Kiara, when we wanted to acquire Rin's SG, you went above and beyond for us. So why... Because of you, Kiara, we were able to expose Rin's embarrassing secrets. I mean, don't go saying that all over the place now. That was your doing?
ストップ。
Well then, I have a question, Kiara. Could it be that you knew about BB for some time now? Leo asked a strange question. A while back, BB revealed herself as the mastermind after we beat Rin. To us inside the school, she was an enemy we never knew about. Surely, Kiara wouldn't have known, but... Yes, I met with BB earlier than everyone else, when we were assaulted by the black noise in the near side. The reason I don't share the same goal as everyone else is because of the pact I made with BB. In exchange for not opposing her, she would spare my life. On that condition, I confined myself to this school. Wow. How, selfish of you. Kiara was already captured by BB. In that moment, the moment when I abandoned her in the preliminary school, she fell into BB's hands. And now that I think about it, Kiara said something. Whoever crowded us in here is merciful. So that's what she meant. How did Leo come to realize this fact, I wonder? Because she said that she had no intention of leaving. Kiara knew something and had given up, thinking that leaving was impossible now. All because of that nuance. BB was monitoring Kiara. She couldn't give any hint of BB's existence. Despite that, since you wanted us to know, you went out of your way to cleverly phrase things, right? Oh dear, you give me too much credit. I'm not that much of a witty woman. A pact with BB. Basically, a contract. What are the details? If you oppose her, a collar will explode, that sort of thing? It's not Battle Royale.
まったく
What a foul imagination you have. Don't go farther than something like, her heart will stop. I suppose that's easier. No, there's no physical restriction. If I oppose BB even once, then at that moment, our peaceful pact will become null and void. That's it. That is why, if the need arises, breaking the pact will be my final option. You have the same idea as Leo. Until then, unlike Shinji, you'll spectate. Yes. However, remember that my pact is to not oppose BB all the way to the very end. As far as helping you all escape, I'll be limited by that one condition. If that's what she says. But is this alright for an AI to do, Sakura? Yes, as long as she only cooperates with us, she is not violating the rule about not being allowed to oppose BB. Things would be different if BB made the rule as not being allowed to escape, but since she's provoking those who can escape to try... Indeed so. As long as I don't tarry in the student council room, to BB I am simply in the school, and nothing more. Thus, please pardon me. At this time, I, Seshuin, will assist in your requests to the best of my meager ability. Okay, bye. Kiara bowed, then exited. After she said all that, we can't stop her. Her reasons for refusing were much different than Shinji and Jinako's I can't stomach this and I got nothing to do with this. Let's be happy that she's our ally for now. Sorry, but can we call it for today? I'm at my limit, physically and mentally. Sakura, give me the key to any empty classroom, please. An empty classroom? If you want to rest, then an infirmary bed would... That's not it. I want to be alone. I'm talking about venting out my stress in a classroom and forcibly burying my mental scars. I don't want anyone near me for a while, okay? Especially her. If you come over, I will seriously shoot beams at you. Beams! I know, you can and you will. Rin storms out of the student council room. I see. The impact from the BB channel made me forget all about how so many of Rin's secrets were exposed. Any normal person would be too embarrassed to show their face in front of other people. In spite of that, she participated in the meeting. Miss Tosaka is firm and tough, after all. If we leave her be, she should spring back in no time. Leaving that aside, Sakura, I have a question. No, please let me hear your comments on something. Do you think that BB uses Sentinels because she's the same type of AI as you? Yes. No matter how much memory she builds up, or is able to hack the system to her will, she's a management AI with no fighting functions. All BB can do is modify the system and produce Sentinels, I believe. She can't fight on her own, so that's it. They're pawns. That's why she's preparing Sentinels. This is helpful information. That's the comment I wanted to hear. Now then, let's break for a while. You seem tired, so please rest yourself. After all, we'll have you on general affairs. Oh?
No.
An external transmission. This is Gato? Leo, I'm turning the transmission on.
Leo Kaicho!
What? President Leo! Somewhat resembling my Buteus god. Oh, beautiful President Leo! I guess he does kind of look a bit like Arcoid. I mean, he's got the blonde hair and like the... No, that's about it. He does have several design cues that are similar, though. Brother, turn the transmission off. There's been a lot to take in, so let's all have some dinner. I know how you feel, but wait. This transmission is coming from the labyrinth. It's not something to ignore. Why is he in the labyrinth? Is that why they couldn't find him? The glasses girl. When the glasses girl denies the entire loser of a man, the 40-somethings will go extinct. Gato, what are you on about? It's hard to understand? Is that so? Then I'll say this plainly. I'm chasing after a dangerous homicidal maniac. Since she felt as if she was a god, I urgently went to rescue this lost believer. God save me. His words are incoherent, but I at least got that Gato is desperate. The other side of this transmission is from the Sakura Labyrinth. Could it be that Gato is... Are you stupid, old man? Why would you go into the labyrinth alone? Whoa, red. In any case, it's the red one. The red flappy girl and the glasses flappy girl are attacking me. So Liz has joined up with, Ronnie. What? She's saying reckless men need to be sterilized. What an end of the century we're in. This field is certainly quo vadis. Well, I say that, it looks like I lost them. But where am I? Wherefore are the stairs of the turn? Huh? Am I confined in here? Gato, how are you this dumb? Do we have to go rescue him? Before you take a break, please head to the labyrinth one more time. We need to make sure Gato is safe. Well, I was just getting all tired of grinding, so I'll monitor as well. You gonna join me in this monitoring expedition? Things just got out of hand. Gato doesn't seem like the type who would die very easily, but the Sakura Labyrinth isn't a place for jokes. I don't even have the time to catch my breath, but I have to rescue him. Oh, Gato, why would you do that to me? I landed in an empty classroom. Like how your personal room is for you, it's isolated from other spaces, so there's complete privacy. Meaning I can't even knock on the door. Chief Gato also has issues of his own. If you're going to enter the Sakura Labyrinth alone, you need to at least bring a return crystal. Or fight your way out. I don't think there's a problem here. I'm just saying, he can cut down the search party's time, of course. Of course, it's impossible for anyone to convince him now to not be reckless. She's revealed herself. It must have been within Leo's expectation that a mastermind would be standing around Tosakarin. But who would have guessed that it would be a runaway AI removed from being under the Moon Cell's rules? This is completely different from dealing with masters as we have been. First thing to do is collect intel. We may have uncertainties and missing persons, but otherwise, things are passingly favorable. Let our smiles endure as we march to day 2. Gawain, you sound so clueless. Can I go to my room anyway, though? Because I wanna. Okay. Access to the gallery. Oh. Oh, if the gallery is... Yep. Yep. So you get the punish, and you get the complete secret gardens. Awesome. I have info on BB as the Game Master. Her name is BB. No master, she's an advanced AI. Class Moon Cancer. You bet it is. An artificial intelligence configured to their program. In this age, they're treated as functioning programs, but not actual beings. In other words, things that are in front of you, yet not. They are mechanisms for allowing human life to progress smoothly. It's the same on Seraph. virtual lifeforms created at the start of the Holy Grail War and disposed of at its end. On Seraph, there are categories of virtual lifeforms: NPCs that only perform a single task, AIs that have been granted the capacity for autonomy, and advanced AIs with autonomy and management of a section. Advanced AIs were created to efficiently promote the moon cell's primary objective of human observation. Perfect reproduction of humans, even programmed with a soul, but while there, its contents are transparent. The virtual lifeforms created by Seraph are reset when the Holy Grail War ends. The NPCs and AIs are deleted, while advanced AIs return their persona and their memories are reset, as if they were never there. When the Holy Grail War is over, the only one left alive is the Master standing at the top. This applies not just to Masters, but also the virtual lifeforms created by the Seraph. Apparently BB's an advanced AI in charge of managing the health of Masters, just like Sakura. However, as she's now rampaging for unknown reasons, her method of managing Masters has become extreme. BB, you crazy. She is in fact a moon cancer. Ooh, I can talk with Gil.
今回のセンチネルは何と言ったか。遠坂凛に続き、またも貴様の知己とはな。これは偶然か?
I mean, they're both really strong masters, so... A coincidence? Feels like this was inevitable, more like. Rani is an outstanding magus. BB also said that Rin and Rani were the only Magai capable, or she could use as the labyrinth core.
たわけね。俺が言っているのは、迷宮の作り方ではない。効果的な敵の作り方だ。まあいいさ。あの人形をどう扱うかは貴様の自由だ。煮るなり焼くなり、救うなりすればいい。
Now this is unexpected. Gilgamesh had saved her. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was expecting, as long as you remove her, but no, he wants me to save her? I thought this cruel servant would order me to mercilessly kill her as if it were natural.
俺の敵であればそうしよう。えぐり、うがち、肉の一辺に至るまでことごとく破砕するとも。だがあれは俺にあだなす敵ではなく、また希少品よ。見どころもある。不敬を働かぬのなら重宝してもよい。
So you're saying you see that she has value and that I should do my best to make sure we don't lose her.
まあ、今から戦利品の鑑定などしてもせんなきことだがな。あれに狙われているのは貴様だ。存分に殺し合うがいい。その結果、どちらが壊れようと構わん。いや、いっそ共に砕けるのも一興か。
I don't know, I feel like that would be way more boring, way less interesting. But okay. Thanks for the chat, Gil. I don't know what I was expecting, but I suppose that's it. Let's go find a Sagato, unless people have things they want to say. Let's see. Shinji, over here. You don't have anything to say. I don't really care. Kiara, you have anything to say? No. Anderson, nothing. Oh! Taiga, you made it. Ah, I'm so glad you ended up here too. This ever-cheerful and noisy presence. Vaguely within my memories of the Holy Grail War, a certain name pops up. Ah, that's right. I confused Kiara with her in that dream. This woman is the real, actual Taiga. Miss Taiga Fujimura. You sound like you're half asleep. There's only one of me around, right? Depends on where you are, but yes. By the way, do you know where we are? Yes? When your lovable teacher came too, I was suddenly in this place. I tried to go back to the original school, but I don't know the way. And I have an evening class to teach, so this is terrible. Everyone must definitely be waiting eagerly for me to show up, no doubt. I doubt it. I held myself back from quipping by reflex. I can't remember clearly, but maybe we had a pleasant relationship back on the near side. I did so many quests for her, she wanted so many items. Let's put that aside. It looks like Miss Fujimura has gotten rolled into a muck as usual. It'd be different if we were just under the moon cell's control, but this is the far side of the moon, a wild west. Miss Fujimura needs to stop being so rash and calmly. Now that it's come to this, we have to get back. Assist me with this. Commence the Taiga quest. And here we go. Huh? I was pivoting between that or Operation Dynamic Escape. Anyway, I want us to find a way to escape. I've got some gifts prepared too. And with that, let's give it a shot. I'm counting on you. Her intensity wouldn't even let me get a yes or no, so I ended up involuntarily showing her that I accepted. Oh well, I'll stop by to listen to Miss Fujimura's plans from time to time. Like now. Commence the Taiga Quest. I think we need to first try assaulting the school gate. To be honest, I already tried a while ago, but that school gate won't budge no matter what. So there's only one thing left to do. All we can do is climb it, right? So I want you to bring me back a ladder. Act swiftly once an idea hits you. Now then, bring one as soon as you can. Thanks. Alright, so it's gonna be hidden somewhere in this labyrinth now. I don't know if it's gonna be on floor 1 or like in the new section that opens up. Anything? Nothing? An emotionless glasses girl and flat to boot? Ronnie got some fearsome attributes there. Might even be a bit too much, honestly. I suppose you are diametrically opposed to her in size, but you are both glasses girls, and you have an abundance of emotion. I'm okay with both of you. If there's no threat on this in 2 minutes, I'm gonna make her my waifu. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I won't disagree with your taste. Alright, bye. Yeah, Jinako's a real one. Anything to say? Anything to sell? I don't even have a return crystal. It's okay, I can tank it. And then I already have this aromatic wood for cure. Nah, I'm good. Let's step on out. Let's go find a ladder and gato. We'll see how that goes. But first, safety safe. Let us be off. And start, grinding levels again. Floor 4 is now accessible. Let's start from there then. Dungeon level 10. Okay, so I'm barely on par right now. But layer 2. I assume the ladder's going to be here, because I already combed the entire last section. Wow. That looks like the arena. Honey-tight dress code. I'm inside a deep ocean. I vaguely remember the ambience of this floor being similar to the near side of the Holy Grail Wars arena. That's what I was thinking. This is very similar to how it was on the near side back in Fate Extra. There's just one big difference between this and the arena. A chant echoes through the labyrinth like ripples on a water. If I were to close my eyes and strain my ears, that alone would clear my mind. It's that sort of beautiful voice. However, doesn't that voice belong to that Red Lancer? Does it? Oh, a good aesthetic voice, that Lancer. She's a dragon girl, albeit diluted. She has lungs and a throat humans can't obtain. Being able to control such a wide and high scale as this makes her quite the singer. I will have to reevaluate her now. Anyhow, this labyrinth is now under BB and her entourage's control. I'm worried about the new Sentinel, but I'm also worried about Gato's safety, since he sent us that SOS. The moment Gilgamesh gave me a glance to signal that I should steel myself and march on, a call rang out from my terminal. Moshi Moshi. Can you hear me? This is the student council room. Our monitors and scans are keeping both keeping levels normal. The depth of this layer is straining our memory usage, but there aren't any issues yet. We can back you up. Well done, Sakura. I hate to keep burdening you, but please keep the student council room sub-engine going. Since Gato's distress signal has ceased, for the time being, please try moving forward as far as you can. Since this is a new layer, please take extra care when fighting. If you feel like you're in danger, please return back through the stairs. I'm picking up readings on Old Man Gato, so there's no need to panic. The old man won't go down no matter how much you kick his bucket. As long as he doesn't kick the bucket, we're good. My life's always on the line. Anyway, are there invisible floor? No, it just needs to load. Anyway, there's Ronnie and Liz, so... Hi there. Shall we talk? This area is totally blocked off by that one shield. Oh, spikes. Oh, good. We're building a new torture room. Wonderful. I'm so glad. There. There's no doubt about it. There's Rani, who's made into a Labyrinth Sentinel like Rin, and Rin's former servant, Red Lancer. But what are we looking at this room? I thought Rin made it so that the torture chamber for the captured masters and NPCs was done away with. That is an angle. That is a shot. She pushed up her glasses.
系列座標20200722より64名のマスターと23名の背景 NPC のサルベージに成功。新たな顧客として拷問室に送ります。素敵。また新しい豚が補充されたのね。やるじゃないラニー。あなたノリは悪いけど仕事は最高よ。当然です。請け負った仕事は完遂する。それが私の存在意義である喜びです。ですがランサー、分かってるわよ。招かれざるお客様でしょ。
You could just invite me. I won't mind.
こんばんは、トリスマスター。また会えて嬉しいわ。本当よ。私、お世辞は言わないから。
You totally would, though.
再会を祝す優雅さ程度は持ち合わせていたから、頭蓋の中まではアリューの筋肉ではないと見える。
Gil, what does that mean?
いい返答ね。生意気かつ無礼。それでいてチャーミング。せっかくの獲物だもの。ぶん殴りがいのある睾丸でラッキーだわ。手を抜いていたとはいえ、前回は私の負け。黄金男。その屈辱は3倍。いえ、6倍返しであなたとマスターに払ってあげる。
Good luck with that.
おお、6倍とはまた大きく出たな。察するに貴様は地方領主のようだな。それだけの蓄えはできているのか。
まだ自分たちの事務所の脆弱さと今の私の事務所のパワーバランスが読み取れないよね。
It's so weird because I feel like she's not that strong a servant in general.
見なさい、この新しい拷問室を。生前の私ですらここまでの血液管理はできなかった。
Is she about to spoil more of her identity?
ああ、なんて素晴らしいのかしら。くめどもくめども尽きぬ美容の泉。これこそ私が求めていたエステのエーデン。前回の私、リンが付き人だった時、私は本来の力を発揮できなかった。けれど今回は違うわ。ラニの完璧な魔力提供のおかげで私は本来の私になったの。
Lancer speaks with elation. Certainly, the strong pressure she's emanating is greater than before. The real issue isn't with the powered-up Lancer, though. The opening of a new torture chamber is Rani's doing. I don't remember exactly, but Rani wasn't that sort of inhuman girl. I mean, she's technically not human, but yes. She's a homunculus, an artificial being created on Earth. Similar in some ways to the electronic lives of AI, but different in others. Her life was manufactured, but a fragment of it is human. She has barely any selfishness and behaves rationally. There's no way she'd set up a torture chamber like this.
レニさんに呼びかけてあげてください。きっと彼女も BB に操られているんです。
There's no more doubt about that. I'll say this to Rani. You're really not wearing any, Rani? No, sorry for the wait.
何を言っているのかわかりませんが、謝る必要はありません。別に私、怒っていませんから。
You're so mad.
私はこの迷宮を任された英士です。 その件についてはすでに発表済みのはず。私とあなたたちは敵同士。それを理解した上で迷宮に踏み入ったのではないのですか。もしや話し合いが通じるとでも。
Kind of. Nani's words caused me great pain. I already experienced with Rin how we won't be able to talk things through. I don't expect things to be that easy. It's just, apart from that, Nani's tone hurt me. She hasn't changed at all. I may have forgotten most of the things I knew about her, but I feel like she's the type of friend that's hard to come by. I'm surprised to learn that she's like this.
戦闘行為に来たのではないのですね。ではお帰りください。私も暇ではないのです。私は桜迷宮の英士ですが、同時にランサーを育てる職務があります。
Please don't.
ランサーを育てる？ラニ、あなたはまさかそのサーバントを違法改造しようというのですか？
違います。私はランサーを一流アイドルとしてプロデュースするのです。それが彼女との契約条件ですから。
Nani would be a very effective producer.
そのために月の表側で行われた過去の聖杯戦争のデータを検索。敗者として削除されるマスターたちを一時的に確保し、そのリソースを搾取しているのです。そんな、それじゃあそこにいる人たちは BB が引き寄せた人たちじゃないんですか？本当に生きていた人間？何か人道的に問題が？彼らは1秒後にはムーンセルに消される運命の敗北者たちです。
She's literally plucking them out from time.
それを一時的に虚数空間に捉え所持している疑似量子、血液に該当する要素を収穫しているだけのこと。命に別状はありません。
I mean, it sounds painful.
彼らは本来消えていた者たちです。ランサーが気に入ればこの監獄にとどめ、一瞬の永遠に生き続けることもできます。
That sounds absolutely torturous.
重ねて質問しますが、私の行為に何か問題が？
A whole mountain of them. Pressured by Rani's calm eyes, words don't come out of me. Losers of the Holy Grail War are erased by the Moon Cell. She summons those on the verge of erasure and seems to offer them to Lancer. If I were asked if this goes against everything humane, there's not a doubt in my mind that it does. But what do the masters who were brought to this torture chamber really think? For example, they're criminals on the guillotine which mercilessly falls, and they're a second away from death. Yet what if that second stretched out to an eternity? Their body might be tied to the guillotine, but while being tied, if that second stretched on for eternity, would they denounce that as an act of the devil?
その手の人権問題はよそでするっす。レオさんの西洋財閥だってそんなもんだって聞くし。
いえ、もうちょっとマシですよ。労働と研鑽の自由はありますし、福利厚生もバッチリです。
Sounds pretty good.
笑顔でそういうこと言うからあんたはマジ怖えんすよ。それよりおっさんの話、ガトーのおっさんはどこっすか？もう拷問室に入れられたんすか？
ガトー？ああ、さっきの大男ね。あんな血液にまで筋肉が入ってそうなイノシシはお断りよ。ラニが始末したみたいだけど。あれ、どうしたの？彼を処理する気も教育する気もありません。
So what did you do?
あれは王子力マイナスの汚染物質です。面倒なので迷宮の隅に隔離しました。
Oh, you just put him in timeout?
あの状態のまま10年も放置しておけば綺麗なガトーになっているでしょう。
Can we come back in 10 years?
ああ、あなたお得意の王子様採点ね。見込みのないマスターは無視するんだっけ？
What is this prince grading?
ならこのコリスはどう？はい、このメガネの計測機能によると主人攻力たったの5、
Out of? 5 out of what?
ゴミくずね。じゃあここでさっぱり片付けておく。
I will not stand for being insulted.
ですが磨けば光る逸材です。いえ、私が光らせます。何としても思い知らせなければいけません。
Nani's glasses shine with a flash. Some intense, unpleasant premonition rushes through my entire body. I feel like the 5 meditations engraved in my left hand faintly rumbled.
決めました。プラン D でいきます。ナンサー、一旦戻らせてください。この階層を私好みに作り変えますので。了解。従ってあげてよ、プロデューサー。その代わり、約束の専用ステージとファンクラブスレイブ1000人、早く用意してよね。
1000 slave fan club?
逃げ帰ったようだな。しかし今回の敵も女とは、雑種。貴様の脱出劇は偏りすぎだ。
It's not by choice, Gilgamesh. Nani and Lancer ended up transporting themselves somewhere. Since the ruler of this labyrinth is Rani, we have no means of chasing after her. We confirm that Gato is still alive. Let's try heading back to the old school for a bit. Yeah, just straight up kicked me out because there's nowhere to go. Plus, Rani said she was going to edit the whole zone, so... Oh boy. Rani might be a bit tough to deal with. Like, Udin is way more straightforward, but Rani is... interesting. Plus, Elizabeth is still running around doing things, and... I'm not enjoying the things that she's doing. Still, at least we saved it in, and... we got to see some... things. Many things. Hoo boy, this game. Hoo boy, this game. Still. Been waiting to play this. Came out 10 years ago. Never thought we'd see the day, and now I'm seeing all the things. I will see all the things. And if I have to do 2 playthroughs to get the alternate ending because I need the money, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Granted, I'll probably have to fast forward through things because I doubt much is going to change. Still. More labyrinths, and I guess Gato is in some sort of danger, so we'll save him at some point. Not that I particularly want to, but I do suppose we're gonna need him later, so... Priorities, I guess. Priorities.